How you doing? Yeah, buddy. Doesn't get any better than this. They were calling for 6 to 10. And I'm going to tell you, based on the depth of this right here, that's at least 14 to 16 inches. And this all fell in about 12 hours. So we got about an inch an hour. So Harper took real good care of us. And I'm going to take real good care of these yardbirds. How you doing? Yep. And I have to change their water out. Get that squared away. Get their feed squared away. They are going through a lot more feed as expected. It is winter. You can see some is on the ground, but that's not where the majority of the food's going. The majority of the food's going to keep them warm. That's how they stay warm. They do have down and outer feathers that keep them warm and whatnot, but they stay warm from the inside out, and that comes from food energy and food sources. So, square this away. Ladies and gentlemen, the hogs are at the trough. I had a little bit in the bag, so I dumped the rest of it out on the ground. It doesn't matter. This time of year, it's all about survival. Surprisingly, egg production has not dropped off horribly. 7 birds here, and I was getting probably between 5 to 7 eggs a day at one point in time. And now I'm probably getting 4 to 5 a day. So, you know, is it a drop-off? Yes. Is it drastic? No, not really. Not for being the end of January. And we're gaining daylight every day, which is how they lay eggs. They are daylight-driven, or I should say light-driven. But we did get it a little bit worse than what I expected. It has stopped snowing, and brutal right now. About 10 degrees with the wind chill. I'm going to tell you, probably 0. Absolutely 0 degrees. And you can see here, this is the side of the house that the fire took place on March 22nd. It's been rebuilt. But, you know, this whole driveway is just buried in snow. And I'm going to fire up the tractors and everything and get them running and churning. And I need to put one of them in the barn. So they were calling for 6 to 10. But I'm here to tell you we got probably 14 to 16 in about 12 hours. And that's where the problem lies. It's not the amount of snow per se. It's the amount of snow you get in the amount of time you got it. I'm buried probably, I don't know, that's knee deep. So it's at 16, 18 probably. I'm going to say yes. Here you can see a food plot that I had planted. Not real big, about 3 acres. And just like out the kitchen window, I showed you the 3-acre corn food plot. This is about a 3-acre soybean food plot. And you can see they're still poking through the snow. But the thing about a field is, you don't get drifting buildup because the wind just blows it right off. But the cool thing is, you know, at any given point in time, I can look out and see deer here. Sometimes turkeys. It's been a while since I've seen grouse out here. And I can't figure out why. The only thing that I can conclude is that the fox are getting them in the winter, which I do need to control the fox population, just based on the fact that they killed, 6 chickens this year. I'm down to the original chicks that I got in March, and I made the video of it. I've got 2 of those 8 birds left. The rest are not originals. I bought those as poults. But it's not uncommon on a really bad night, and we're going to have a low of 4 degrees, a high of about 7 here tomorrow. And, you know, it wouldn't surprise me to look out in this field, this soybean field here, and see 20 deer. Great place to shed hunt. You know, they spend half of their time in the winter months in food plots. So there's at least a 50% chance that when they drop their antlers, they're going to do it right here in the food plot. So I like collecting them. You know, you can make knife handles and different things out of them. It's just, like I said in a previous video about a year ago, it's white gold to me. Then you come over here to the flag, and the tip of the flag is barely missing the snow. And I'm going to tell you, the tip of that flag stays about 3 to 3.5 feet off the ground, so you can see how high the snow has drifted. 14 inches of snow will get you some really healthy drifts. Cool thing about the yard birds is as long as they're watered and fed, they don't care. They are good to go. Woohoo! Look at the eggs, and this one is cracked. Okay, and that's going to be from temperature. It must have got really low last night and whatnot. I'll just smack that one against a tree and go from there. But you can see, I mean, my egg production is not really limited. I mean, you know, I collected eggs yesterday. And of course, the leghorns, they lay every day. They lay the white eggs. You can see there's 3, and I have 3 leghorns. And then there's 4 brown eggs, which I have 4 Rhode Island Reds. The Rhodes do not lay every day. So I'll go ahead and collect these eggies. Now, one of 3 things happened here. Somebody dumped Mountain Dew out because, I don't know, it didn't have carbonation in it and they didn't want to drink it anymore. Somebody dumped out their lemonade, or somebody peed in the snow. Now, logic would tell you, or at least doing your math would tell you that there's a 2/3 chance that that is lemonade or Mountain Dew, because the other option is pee. So that's only 1/3 of your choices. So there's a 66% chance that if I eat that yellow snow, that it's going to be good to go. And there you go. You got your Mountain Dew or lemonade snow. I just hope somebody had the decency not to pee, because that would be not good. So let's have a taste. The verdict is in. Ladies and gentlemen, that is straight up pee. Can you believe I had a 2/3 chance that it was going to be lemonade or Mountain Dew? I won't be playing the lottery anytime soon, that's for sure. I gotta get in the house and wash my mouth out. That was nasty. Can't believe people are so ignorant. They wouldn't at least have the common courtesy to put something edible on the ground. One thing's for sure, all that glitters is not gold, and all that's yellow is not Mountain Dew and lemonade. I learned something today.